Hi Pisces, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your How to Manifest Your Life Partner video for mid-January to mid to end of February 2018. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back to those of you who have come to me for emergency readings, for yearly readings, for daily, monthly readings, for likes and shares and subscribes, and for donations. I got it all in there. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get started. I'm starting with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm asking for a word of prayer, please, for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Pisces, that we can refer to when it comes to the end of this reading. Thank you. Now, of course, I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to start with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland, and I'm going to do a circle spread. In this circle spread, I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Pisces with clearly defined messages regarding their life path here on Earth at this time when it comes to love and romance. How do they manifest this life partner now on into the end of February 2018? So the card representing your current life path here on Earth at this time, Pisces, is your intuition card. You guys are pretty darn good at this. So some of you have been kind of just walking around in your garden and experiencing your home life and enjoying where you've been at, praying and watching for signs as you normally probably do. Pardon me. And some of you have decided to maybe connect out a little bit to society. Now, in your thoughts position, we've got positive movement forward. This is normally a red financial card in this particular deck, so I think in your thoughts, you guys are pretty darn happy with what's transpiring financially because maybe you followed your intuition when it came to finances as well. Now, in your relationship sector, we have the base chakra lit up with passion, sensuality, love, 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 but lots of passion. All right, and so in your creative aspects position, Spirit's saying, as you are creating beautiful blessings in your life, we are offering you the spiritual strength to do so. We are going to continue to connect with you through your intuition so that you can be fulfilled by whatever this is, and we'll clarify in a little while as you're moving forward. So in your actions position, you guys are transforming. A lot of people are being reborn. A lot of people are finally pulling themselves of the depth of this inner anxiety, this inner struggle of sorts, where they get depressed and sad and imbalanced. So this energy speaks of you being reborn, like from a cocoon, through your thoughts, through your spiritual strength. And as you're being born with these beautiful wings to be able to follow your intuition in this positive movement forward. But it still hasn't said where you're going. It's just saying it's very passionate. Now, in your emotional aspects position, we have rejoicing and celebration. Being very happy and excited about something because you have gone through some sort of transformation. Now, subconsciously, you guys are very aware that you can give birth with the fertility energies at this time to whatever it is you so choose. You have the key to success when it comes to passion. But as this is transpiring, you're going through this spiritual transformation. So you're thinking giving birth, but in your day-to-day actions, you're going through maybe a little discomfort because of being reborn and trying to use your spiritual strength to move forward positively so that you can rejoice in celebration about great things. Now, in your practical day-to-day matters position, we've got emotional loss. We've got trying to let go of the pain and anguish and memories and sadness from the past and in your heart. We've got to let those go. So pray for Spirit to take away any old emotions. Pray to Spirit to help you to open your heart to new beginnings. In your inner strengths position, we have a solid foundation and grand achievements because of this transformation that you guys are experiencing by following your intuition, your dreams, your whatever messages or whatever you followed to get to where you are at right now. In a 3-card summary to my right with the same Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, in the first few, maybe week and a half to 2, there will be some sort of temptation or has been, and Spirit is saying you guys are going to break through to the other side of that path in front of you. With the Triumphant Success Sword, this helps for you to start anew as you cut away from all that has been up to this point. Here comes that passion, that base chakra energy. And you guys trying to figure out how to open your heart in combination with passion. Because I'm feeling for whoever's energies I'm pulling that this person has been kind of either or these energies of whoever has been either passion or love, but not in the same space. So it's about taking authority over your own path, Pisces, so that you can start to just grow towards your destiny. Now, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have you guys coming to the truth of a situation, circumstance, however it is within you, where you need to figure out what it is that balances you. It's like you've been walking in different paths, trying different things, but one particular path for sure is being blocked by obstacles and challenges, and this happens for a reason. This purple card represents a spiritual message, and they're saying when you come into obstacles and challenges in a path, it's because Spirit's trying to guide you away from that path. They're trying to protect you. They're trying to bring you towards a path filled with harmony. Okay, and what some of you are going through with this transformation is the wisdom energies. You're acquiring the wisdom energies, pardon me. And the High Priest is acknowledging that by looking at your life story, your long and difficult path, and is congratulating you now with the wisdom energies because he understands that you can now see the big picture, where before you were looking at it maybe differently or from different angles. Now is a time for patience and planning, to speak your truth, to know that you will triumph as you let go of old memories of love and you move forward and stand your ground. No longer will you let disruptive energies come into your path that fill you with some sort of fear, because that energy was tied to deception anyway. So in the next 4 to 6 weeks, we have balance here, okay? Finding balance, thank goodness. Coughing up the rest of that conflict and defeat is what I feel like puh. All right, that's gone. All right, we've got awareness here. So you're going to come into an awareness about yourselves. That's what the spiritual transformation is. This is what we get to fly away from, that shadow side of us, coming into awareness. Like we couldn't fix it if we didn't know what it was, right? And now you get to set these new goals. Now you get to focus with all of your power and the energies of the elder and the lion who reached their prey, no matter what comes into their path. They reached the goals that they set for themselves. Yeah, there may be a little bit of emotional withdrawal because of someone that you thought was a partner or an alliance that you could work with moving forward. And you may also come to the realization that at times where you were filled with discontent and boredom, that it was victory and success that saved you from a situation that gave you, made you feel good in one way, but that caused heartache and loss in another way. And the final card in the deck, look at that, you guys. It's the Universe card. This speaks of you climbing to a higher level spiritually. You've ended the path. You've made it into a higher level. Now you get to experience bigger, better, greater, more fulfilling things in your path because you have learned, whoever that was, thank goodness. So let's take a look at the energies of someone you guys may be thinking of at this time. Again, I feel like somebody's going through a transformation. You do have the key to success to make it through whatever struggles you are experiencing. That may just be changes you're having in your own home, in your own thoughts, in your own mind. And then there may be that someone receives a message from someone, good or bad, but the message is going to bring clarity. Maybe around January 27th, and it's going to help to bring a situation to an end when it comes to a particular chapter of your life. Some of you could be leaving a job behind, and now you're making changes at home, and you're receiving, you know, the last final information about that, and you're closing a chapter on that, and you're happy to be walking in your own beautiful garden every day. Whew. So let's look at the energies of the people that you guys have in your thoughts. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Pisces with clearly defined messages regarding those regarding their love and romance energies and the manifestation of their life partner. What are the person's thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives when it comes to their connection with the Pisces? How do they see this connection? Oh, well. Person some of you are thinking of, not all of you, likes to party on, dude. Have a good time. In their thoughts, they're kind of looking at things from every perspective, but they're not in a hurry to make any particular decision. In their relationship sector, they are contemplating a connection and maybe are thinking it could be a soulmate connection. But in their foundation, they have more than one person here. Now, in the actions position, they are full of fantasy, of using their imagination, and their energies are kind of all over the place. Their emotions are definitely all over the place. Subconsciously, this person sees some sort of transformation in you. Therefore, they're starting to think about their partying and fun, and they're starting to think about a soulmate connection. Now, in their practical day-to-day matters position, they're thinking of a connection with somebody that could be successful. Okay, they're thinking, well, you know, this one could be good or that one could be good. And they have the energies in their inner strength position to maybe fight wanting to run free and fantasize. Wow. See, this person you guys are thinking of is like going round and round. And the only thing related to love is this thought. That's it. They want to run free. They're thinking of heartache. Their emotions are all over the place. They're probably drinking a lot, and they are actually being put in a pause mode right now with the high, I feel sometimes like the Hanged Man is like spirit saying, grabbing us by our ankles and saying, wait a minute now, just wait and get some perspective on this whole fantasy of three people, of starting something where there's a lot of partying and celebration and success, but I don't know how partying and success work together. I don't even know why I said that. So in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, we have the Wheel of Fortune energies for this person. They're hoping, wishing, and praying that someone will continue to come forth and make them feel good about themselves, even though they're not, I don't think, wanting to go into a path together all the way with someone. They put a lot of energy into someone in the past or a situation, and now they're wondering if they even want to deal with the situation anymore. They're focusing on past regrets big time. And they may have air in their chart. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or they're trying to make a decision about a new beginning. And that decision for the person you guys are thinking of has to do with a new beginning with maybe someone else who has air in their chart. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, but someone who is going to be very clear about what her desires are. Then the person you guys are thinking of has fire in their chart. Sagittarius or Leo, and has water in another person with water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So we just saw 3 people that this person is thinking of. It's like 1 man and 3 women. Okay, so the Hierophant is, that's why this person's going slowly. They don't want to change. They do want passion, but they don't want commitment. So in the next 4 to 6 weeks, I think they're watching something come to an end, or they're bringing something to an end, and they're letting the memories of it flow down the river, and they're not real excited about being in touch anymore because they've come through something onto the other side. Into the other side. They have learned from their life path. And they're looking at maybe 2 fire signs, Sag, Aries, or Leo, or a fire sign male and a financially secure female. Yeah, they're over analyzing, they're confused, they're ending things and beginning things, and they really want love, and Spirit's offering them the strength right now to work through all this, but it's definitely not going to happen before the end of February. So I feel like some of you are watching a friend struggle. And it pulls at your heart. So, you know, protect your heart. I wanted to read a couple things that I noticed earlier. I normally just pull 1 card from the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild, but I pulled 2. And it's almost like starting out with 1 card and going into the next when I read them. So the first card we have is the Devotion to the Small, number 32, which is 5. There is an innate wisdom within you that understands this devotion to the Earth Mother as an important step in fulfilling your spiritual destiny on this planet. She is speaking to you now, letting you know that there is a small change happening, something that is growing within you, that you may recognize but not think is so important, yet she tells you now that this is very significant. Soon you will see that which you thought was a seed to yield a single flower is actually blossoming into a lush garden of manifestation. Gratitude and love for the small changes happening are leading you into fullness, that you can only dream of. Enjoy. Earth Mother has gratitude for your presence within her being, for the work you are doing to help other human beings. She asks for you to surrender any concern that you have to her, to let her creative power continue to gently guide you into your rightful place in the world, that you may shine as you were born to do, in service to the evolution of this planet. She is helping you now. Trust her. Okay? Sorry about that. And the poetry in here is just beautiful. A flower is a poem that tells you the truth of a thought, in the fragrance of a dream, as fleeting as a heartbeat, as lasting as a memory. So something has grown within you, around you, and Spirit's just saying, you know, nurture what you can in this garden of your space, and allow what to grow, to develop, and to become as you observe. And then there was the Spiritual Awakening card that fell out at the same time. And this card says, and I'm just going to read the poem because it's the part of the card that means the most, especially after doing the reading. I dare not touch my heart's desire that sings a melody so still and lights within a yearning fire, a void that you alone can fill. I cannot say how my heart aches, nor speak of the words as embers burn. Such blessings come to those who wait, a love that asks not in return. An open soul a risk must bear, to love without restrictions held, to reach another level rare, where two embraced as one are meld, to taste surrender's nectar sweet, by piercing through the veil so thin, and bathe in joy as tears release. A promised dance begins again. Now when I was done, I went down the words at the end of each line, and it says, desire still, fire fill. Aches burn, wait, return. Bare held, rare meld. Sweet thin, release again. And that's what I'm also feeling, is that there's a lot of kind of coming and going with messages. There's some sort of confusion, because a lot of you Pisces, I feel, are going through a spiritual transformation of sorts. And I have proof of it here with my coffin card, but you have the key to success when it comes to this transformation. This is my Lenormand deck. Changes are going to take place at home, and a new path is going to start. But I think the new path is going to start within you somehow, by which you step in the path that is correct. Okay, so if somebody feels misled, this is about observing for the next month and a half or two, and then receiving a message by which, or sending a message, however that message comes or goes, that brings closure to a situation or circumstance. It may also be that it is a romantic letter, and that at that point in time, you guys will have to consider, am I stuck? Am I in a happily ever after? Is this love? Should I listen to my intuition? Right behind the is it love and a King of Pentacles, I see the Tower or Blasted Beach in that deck. And that's where I'm seeing something fall apart. I feel like something's falling apart if someone's connected to an earth sign. Just, yeah. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But you have the key to success because of the transformation that's happening within you. And that's where new blessings will come in. New blessings in new beautiful ways, like artistic ways or sales ways. But some new path where you guys start to find contentment and joy once again in your heart and soul. So the word of prayer that I pulled earlier is signs. I love this for Pisces. See if I can get this in to focus. I watch. See, now during the, there we go. I watch for, notice, and trust the signs that heaven continually sends. And to close, I'm going to read from the book. This card is a message for you to pay close attention to the signs that come to you in answer to your prayers. These can include a song that you hear, words that you read, a sight that you see, a conversation you overhear, and so forth. The possibilities are unlimited. Signs tend to repeat themselves until you notice them and take some form of action. However, it is possible to notice one the very first time it presents itself. As you listen to the signs, you get a sense of heaven's continuous participation in your life, which helps you to feel safer and more loved. You can also pray for clarification if you don't understand a sign. After all, Mother Mary and the angels want to clearly communicate their love to you. Okay, so if you haven't really fully connected with Spirit, you're missing out. Ask them to prove themselves. Like I always do, they love to do it. I lost my grandmother about 2 weeks ago, and I asked Spirit to please prove to me that she's with my grandfather by showing me a duck. And I live way, way, way up by Canada, so there's no ducks around here. But I thought I'd give it a shot. And later on in the day, I have like a random wallpaper that comes up, and I ended up opening my computer and seeing this beautiful bay, like where my grandparents lived, where I stayed with them at, and there were like 50, 60 ducks going across the page. And I have not seen that wallpaper since. So have faith and hope, trust in Spirit, and you will find your way to complete joy, happiness, and fulfillment. Take care, and God bless.